Do you ever find yourself hesitating before stepping off a curb? Or reaching for something on a high shelf? Perhaps you feel a little unsteady when you walk across a room. Or getting up from a comfy chair takes just a bit more effort than it used to. It's a feeling many of us know. This subtle shift, this little voice that whispers, "Am I losing my stride?" That feeling can be disheartening, can't it? It's the fear of losing our independence, of needing help for simple things, or worse, the worry about a fall. The world around us seems to get a little harder to navigate, and that can lead to feeling a bit isolated, a bit less capable than we once were. But what if I told you that it doesn't have to be that way? Well, what if there's a simple daily secret to staying strong, steady, and confident, even as the years tick by? As someone who's 74 years young, I've discovered that maintaining strength and balance isn't about spending hours at a gym or doing complicated routines. It's about understanding a few fundamental movements and integrating them seamlessly into your life. In this video, we're going to explore the 5 best exercises for seniors to stay strong, vibrant, and fully engaged with life, including the one core exercise I do every single day. These aren't strenuous or daunting. They're foundational movements that will help you build muscle, improve your balance, and keep you moving freely. Watch to the end for something that will truly surprise you about how much impact these simple actions can have on your daily life. Let's dive right into the first and most crucial exercise. The one I truly believe is the cornerstone of maintaining independence and preventing falls as we age, the standing balance march. Now, you might think, marching, that sounds too simple. But hear me out. This isn't just about moving your feet. It's a dynamic exercise that targets balance, core strength, and the very muscles responsible for keeping you upright and steady. Think about it. Every step you take requires a moment of single-leg balance. Whether you're walking to the kitchen, navigating uneven pavement, or simply shifting your weight, you're relying on this fundamental skill. As we get older, our balance can subtly decline, making us more susceptible to stumbles and falls. And those falls, as we all know, can have serious consequences. The Standing Balance March directly addresses this by safely challenging and improving your proprioception, your body's sense of its position in space, and strengthening the muscles that stabilize you. To do this exercise, all you need is a sturdy surface nearby, like a kitchen counter or the back of a solid chair. Something you can lightly hold onto for support if you need it. Stand tall, with your feet about hip-width apart. Begin by slowly lifting one knee towards your chest, as if you're marching in place. Lift it only as high as feels comfortable, perhaps just a few inches off the floor to start, or higher if you feel steady. Hold it there for a moment, just a count of 1 or 2, feeling your standing leg engage. Then, slowly lower your foot back down. Now, do the same with the other leg. The key here isn't speed, it's control and mindfulness. Focus on keeping your torso upright, your gaze forward, and really feel the muscles in your standing leg working. You can start with just 5 repetitions on each side and gradually build up to 10 or 15. I personally aim for about 30 repetitions on each side. I might do 5 while waiting for the kettle to boil, another 5 while chatting on the phone, and a few more before heading out the door. It's amazing how quickly these little moments add up. This exercise not only strengthens your legs and core, but it actively trains your brain and nervous system to improve your reaction time and stability, making you feel more confident and secure with every step you take. When I started doing this consistently, I noticed a dramatic improvement in how I navigated my home and neighborhood, especially on slightly uneven surfaces. It's made me feel so much more sure-footed. Now, while the Standing Balance March is my daily go-to, It works hand in hand with another incredibly practical exercise that's often overlooked, the chair squat. Also known as a sit-to stand, think about how many times a day you sit down and stand up. From a dining chair, the sofa, or even the toilet. This seemingly simple action is actually a powerful compound movement that uses some of the largest muscles in your body, your glutes, hamstrings, and quadriceps. Strong leg muscles are absolutely essential for maintaining your mobility, your independence, and your ability to carry out everyday tasks without struggle. When these muscles weaken, getting up can become a real chore. And that's when we start to rely on our arms. Or worse, avoid standing up altogether, which only accelerates muscle loss. The chair squat is perfect because it uses an everyday object, a chair, as your guide and support. Find a sturdy chair without wheels. Place it against a wall so it won't slide. Start by sitting on the edge of the chair, with your feet flat on the floor, about hip width apart, and your knees bent at a 90-degree angle directly over your ankles. Lean forward slightly, engaging your core, and push through your heels to stand up, as if you're trying to push the floor away from you. As you stand, avoid locking your knees. Then, slowly and with control, lower yourself back down to the chair. Don't just plop down. Try to make your bottom lightly touch the chair before you fully relax. This controlled lowering phase is just as important as the standing up phase, as it builds eccentric strength, which is crucial for preventing falls. Aim for 2 sets of 8 to 12 repetitions, if it feels too hard. You can use your hands to push off your knees or the chair arms initially. If it's too easy, try using a slightly lower chair. Or, for a real challenge, hover just above the chair for a moment before fully sitting. This exercise builds incredible functional strength that directly translates to easier movement in your daily life, making tasks like getting out of bed or standing up after a meal feel much more effortless. These 2 exercises, the standing balance march and the chair squat, lay a fantastic foundation for strength and stability. Now that we've discussed the standing balance march and chair squats, let's talk about another vital area for seniors' upper body strength. It's often overlooked, but strong arms and shoulders are incredibly important for everyday tasks. Pushing open a heavy door, carrying groceries, lifting objects, or even just getting dressed. Weak upper body muscles can make these simple actions feel like a monumental effort, and they also play a role in how we recover from a stumble, giving us the power to catch ourselves or push off if needed. That's why our third essential exercise is the wall push-up. It's a fantastic way to build strength in your chest, shoulders, and triceps without putting strain on your joints or needing to get down on the floor. To do a wall push-up, stand facing a sturdy wall, about an arm's length away. Place your hands flat on the wall, roughly shoulder width apart, with your fingers pointing upwards. Keep your body in a straight line from your head to your heels, engaging your core so you don't let your hips sag or stick out. Slowly bend your elbows, allowing your body to lean towards the wall until your nose or chest is almost touching it. Keep your elbows pointing slightly backwards, not flaring out to the sides. Then, push yourself back to the starting position, straightening your arms. Focus on a controlled movement both ways, pushing yourself away from the wall and letting yourself lean in. Start with 2 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions. If it feels too easy, simply move your feet further away from the wall to increase the resistance. If it's too challenging, stand closer to the wall. This simple movement can significantly improve your ability to push, lift, and reach, making you feel more capable in countless everyday situations. I find these particularly helpful for opening those stubborn jars or pushing a shopping cart around the grocery store with ease. Next, let's shift our focus to an area that often doesn't get enough attention, but is crucial for effective walking and preventing trips: your calves. Our fourth exercise is the calf raise. Your calf muscles, located at the back of your lower leg, are incredibly important for pushing off the ground when you walk, maintaining your balance, and even helping with circulation in your legs. Weak calves can lead to a shuffling gait, make you more prone to tripping, and can even contribute to foot and ankle pain. Strengthening them is a simple yet powerful way to improve your overall mobility and stability. To perform calf raises, find something sturdy to hold onto for balance, like the back of a chair, a railing, or a kitchen counter. Stand tall with your feet about hip-width apart. Slowly, and with control, push up onto the balls of your feet, lifting your heels as high as you comfortably can. Feel the squeeze in your calf muscles. Hold this position for a moment at the top, and then slowly lower your heels back down to the floor. The slow and controlled movement is key here, both on the way up and on the way down. Avoid bouncing. You can start with 10 to 15 repetitions and aim for 2 or 3 sets. You might even try doing one leg at a time if you feel confident enough. Just make sure you have solid support. These exercises might seem small, but strengthening your calves can make a huge difference in how confidently you walk, how quickly you can react if you stumble, and even reduce fatigue in your legs during longer walks. It's a game changer for maintaining a spry and energetic gait. Finally, for our 5th essential exercise, let's talk about something that boosts overall functionality and makes daily tasks like reaching, lifting, and carrying so much easier. Arm raises with light weights. We're not talking about heavy barbells or dumbbells here. You can use household items like soup cans, water bottles, or even small bags of rice or sugar. The goal isn't to lift a lot of weight, but to engage your arm and shoulder muscles through a full range of motion. This helps improve your posture, strengthens the muscles that support your spine, and makes everyday actions like putting away groceries or reaching for something in a cupboard feel much less strenuous. You can perform arm raises either standing or sitting in a sturdy chair. Hold your light weights, your cans of soup, for example, in each hand, letting your arms hang loosely at your sides. There are a few variations you can do. For front raises, slowly lift your arms straight out in front of you, to shoulder height. For side raises, lift them out to the sides, again to shoulder height, forming a T shape with your body. And for bicep curls, keep your elbows tucked into your sides and curl the weights up towards your shoulders, bending only at the elbow. For each of these, focus on slow, controlled movements. Avoid swinging the weights. Aim for 2 sets of 10 to 15 repetitions for each type of raise you choose to do. This kind of consistent, gentle resistance training keeps your muscles engaged and active, helping to prevent the muscle loss that naturally occurs with age. I often do these while watching my favorite show in the evening, just making use of the time. It's surprising how much stronger and more capable my arms and shoulders feel throughout the day, and it makes everything from gardening to giving a hug feel more effortless. Next, we'll dive into how combining these simple, yet powerful, movements can truly transform your daily life. So, there you have it, the 5 core exercises that I rely on daily, and that I believe are the absolute best for seniors to stay strong, balanced, and independent. We've talked about the standing balance march, which is my #1 secret for maintaining incredible stability and preventing falls. Then we discussed the chair squats, essential for making everyday movements like getting up and sitting down feel effortless. We also covered the wall push-up, vital for upper body strength and practical tasks, along with calf raises for powerful walking and ankle stability. And finally, arm raises with light weights, which boost your overall functional strength for reaching and lifting. When you combine these 5 simple, yet incredibly effective movements, you're not just doing exercises, you're investing in your freedom, your confidence, and your ability to live life on your own terms. Remember what we discussed at the beginning, that disheartening feeling of losing a step or worrying about a fall. These exercises are your answer. They're not about becoming an Olympic athlete. They're about maintaining the strength and balance you need to enjoy every single day without hesitation. It's about being able to walk around the park, play with your grandchildren, carry your groceries, and simply move through your home with a sense of security and ease. Small, consistent efforts truly do make a monumental difference. You don't need a gym membership, fancy equipment, or hours of dedicated time. These movements can be woven into your daily routine. A few repetitions here, a few there. Whenever you have a spare moment, that's the real surprise I mentioned earlier. How little time and effort it actually takes to make such a profound impact on your physical well-being. It's not about working out harder. It's about moving smarter and more consistently. As someone who's lived for 74 years and embraced these simple principles, I can tell you firsthand the profound difference they make. I feel more energetic, more confident, and genuinely look forward to each day because I know my body is capable of keeping up with my spirit. It's a feeling of empowerment that I wish for everyone. So, don't wait. Pick one or two of these exercises to start with. Maybe just the standing balance march or the chair squat. And commit to doing them regularly. Even 5 minutes a day can begin to transform how you feel and move. I'd love to hear from you. Have you tried any of these exercises before? What's one simple movement you found helpful for staying strong? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Your wisdom might just inspire someone else. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. A like really helps us reach more people who could benefit from this message. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel for more practical tips and encouragement to live your best life at every age. Thank you for joining me today. Keep moving, keep thriving, and live your best life at every age.